Hello, Korean drama lovers. Welcome back to the channel. It's always a joy to have you here with me. And today I bring you a story that feels just as heartwarming as the dramas we all fall in love with. So grab a cozy seat, maybe a cup of tea or coffee, because we're about to dive into the beautiful revelation from none other than Jung Hae-in, the actor who has stolen hearts time and time again with his boyish charm, genuine smile, and the kind of warmth that radiates through every role he plays. The headline says it all. Jung Hae-in reveals secret behind his strong bond with co-star, childhood friends on screen. But the story behind those words is so much richer and more delightful than you might imagine. Whenever we watch Jung Hae-in on screen, it's impossible not to notice that he has this rare gift. He doesn't just act, he makes you believe. He makes you feel as if the characters he brings to life are real people we could meet in everyday life. And that magic doesn't happen by accident. As he shared in his recent revelation, the bond he builds with his co-stars isn't simply about standing in front of the camera and memorizing lines. No, it's about putting in the effort to truly connect, to nurture chemistry that feels alive, to create an atmosphere where even scripted relationships feel completely authentic. In his own words, he explained that in order to portray the warmth and nostalgia of childhood friends on screen, he and his co-star made a conscious effort to grow close off-screen as well. Doesn't that just melt your heart? Because really, what could be more beautiful than two actors deciding that their art, their craft, and their story deserves the gift of genuine connection? It's a reminder that sometimes the best performances come not from technical skill alone, but from real emotion shared between people who respect and trust each other deeply. Viewers around the world often wonder how on-screen chemistry can feel so effortless, so magical, that we sometimes question if there's more going on behind the cameras. And while fans love to speculate about romance, what Jung Hae-in has given us here is something even more precious. The truth that bonds are carefully nurtured. He and his co-star took time to talk, to laugh, to share stories, and to understand each other as people. They didn't simply want to look like childhood friends, they wanted to become them, to carry that closeness in their gestures, in their eye contact, in the smallest details that we, as viewers, might not consciously notice but still deeply feel. Can you remember those moments in dramas when a character looks at another with that unmistakable spark of familiarity? That's not something that can be faked. That comes from comfort, from trust, from real effort. And that's exactly what Jung Hae-in was explaining. He knew that if they didn't feel close in real life, the audience would sense something missing. So together with his co-star, he bridged that gap until their relationship didn't just feel natural, it was natural. This makes me think of why we love Jung Hae-in so much in the first place. His roles in dramas like Something in the Rain, One Spring Night, and so many more have always been about quiet intensity, heartfelt connections, and emotional depth. He's not the kind of actor who overwhelms the screen with force. Instead, he draws us in gently, making us feel like we are part of the story. And now we know why, because he believes in relationships. He believes in treating his co-stars not as distant colleagues, but as real partners in creating a world that feels alive for us. Dear viewers, isn't this exactly the kind of behind-the-scenes magic we long to hear? It almost feels like Jung Hae-in is letting us peek into his diary, giving us a glimpse of the care and sincerity he pours into his work. And what's even sweeter is that his co-star responded to this effort. Imagine those moments before or after shooting where they might have shared snacks, talked about memories from their own childhood, or even laughed about little things that would later inspire their on-screen interactions. Those shared experiences became the invisible thread that tied their characters together. And let's be honest, we all know how fans can get when they see chemistry that strong. Social media lights up with comments, edits, and endless shipping. People begin to wonder, are they just acting? Or is there something real going on? And while romance rumors are part of the entertainment world, what Jung Hae-in gives us is a more grounded, beautiful explanation. He's telling us that what we see on screen isn't a trick. It's the result of genuine closeness, crafted with effort and care. It's the magic of choosing to connect as human beings first and co-stars second. What's fun about this revelation is how it also makes us, as fans, reflect on our own friendships. Don't we all have that one friend who feels like a sibling? Someone we can share silence with, someone who makes us feel at home no matter where we are. That's exactly what Jung Hae-in and his co-star wanted to embody. And by putting in that effort, they didn't just create characters. We felt like we were watching real people who had grown up together, laughed together, maybe even cried together. That authenticity is what made the drama unforgettable. And here's the beautiful ripple effect. When actors take their craft this seriously, when they decide to invest emotionally in their co-stars, we as the audience feel rewarded. We're given stories that don't just entertain us for a night, but linger in our hearts for weeks, months, even years. Think about it. How many times have we rewatched a drama simply because of the chemistry between the leads? How often have we sighed and said, I wish I had a friend like that, or this feels so real? That's exactly the kind of magic Jung Hae-in works, so hard to give us. But let's also not forget the fun side of this revelation. Imagine the two of them on set, playfully teasing each other, making inside jokes that only they understood, or supporting each other when a difficult emotional scene came up. Fans love to think about those behind-the-scenes dynamics, the laughter after the cameras stop rolling, the encouragement before a big emotional take, the sense of teamwork that carries them through long filming days. And Jung Hae-in's words confirm it. Those moments matter, and they are the foundation of the unforgettable on-screen bond we see. So, to all of you watching this video, isn't it amazing how much heart and effort goes into creating the chemistry that we so easily fall in love with? It's a reminder that good drama isn't just written on paper. It's lived out by actors who are willing to go the extra mile. And that's why Jung Hae-in continues to be one of the most beloved actors in the Korean entertainment industry. He respects his craft, he respects his co-stars, and most of all, he respects us, the audience, enough to give us nothing less than authenticity. As we wrap up this heartwarming revelation, let me say thank you to every single one of you here. You make this community what it is, filled with love, curiosity, and the shared joy of discovering the stories behind the stars we admire. Jung Hae-in's story reminds us that effort, sincerity, and genuine connection can transform even scripted roles into something timeless and unforgettable. And that's a lesson not just for actors, but for all of us in our own relationships. So next time you watch Jung Hae-in on screen and feel that spark, that warmth, that unspoken bond between him and his co-star, you'll know the secret. It's not just acting, it's effort, it's heart, it's the magic of building closeness that shines through the screen and touches us right where it matters most. Thank you for joining me today, dear friends. Keep smiling, keep cherishing those bonds in your own life, and let's continue celebrating the beauty of Korean dramas together.